Hello. Thank you for watching Bougie Bayou Witches Podcast.
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses. For everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week.
Hello, I'm Tony from Bougie Bayou Witches Podcast. Today we'll be talking about what brought you aboard on spirituality. I'm going to get started with my co-host, Kamona, and
I'm Chayna
Nisha.
All right. So let's go ahead and get started a little bit. Can y'all share a bit about your background and what initially drew you to explore spirituality?
So for myself, I would say a bad relationship. I had a bad ending in a relationship and I was just kind of lost. I was feeling so lost in the world. And it's just like, I was blaming myself and I was just like, okay, I should be doing something different. And I was on Facebook and I ran across this one lady, which she was a fake spiritualist, to be honest. But she scammed me out of a lot of money. But I knew that I was still supposed to be on this path.
Right.
I just needed to be connected to the right person. But yeah, basically being in a bad relationship.
Wow. Okay, well, with me, I was gravitating from, the industry of entertainment. I was an exotic dancer for a long time. And so I came to a realm of going to school and getting my degree. And during the time of me getting a degree, I was doing a lot of research. And I really wanted to know, where we came from. That was always one of my questions. I wanted to know, how did we really originate here in the world? So I kind of, researched and gravitated to different people that were on the journey. And it led me to a 99-year-old man named Carlito. And he was from Cuba. And so he introduced me to the religion of Yoruba. And I've been on that journey since 2013.
Okay.
And so throughout this time, I do all my spiritual stuff every morning. I got initiated into Yoruba last year.
Oh, congrats.
So, thank you. It's been a journey,
learning.
It
has. You're part of the African tradition religion.
Yes.
Okay.
And for me, it's being around certain family members that actually, molded me into it, but just didn't tell me too much about it until I actually got older. So what happened was for me, I got older and start seeing, spirits and start feeling things, noticing that everybody will come to me and just have a good conversation. Animals would just come up to me and just sit beside me, and I can also, do things with my hands. So if a dog or bird is sick, I always nurse them back. That's why I end up in healthcare. But still, beside that, I still do my little things when everybody's not around.
I don't know. I guess with me, when I was young, I always had a love and a passion for spirituality. I just didn't know the name of it because we didn't have all this technology like what we have now. So it's kind of like I knew I always gravitated toward spirit boards. I always gravitated toward horoscopes, tarot readings, and stuff like that. So as I got older, of course, Mona was like, hey, you need to come aboard in spirituality, and I really didn't want to because I like being in the closet. I didn't want everybody in my business, but I eventually started kind of doing some research, and then I had a friend girl that was actually considered a witch that I reached out to, and she kind of helped mentor me a little bit, and I took a witch class, as well as my brother was in spirituality, so he was also telling me to come aboard and quit, being in that closet trying to hide. So I did, and I'm going to tell you, I loved it. My spirit team even got more, communicating with me on a more higher level with it. I don't think they tried to push me or rush me. I did. I have been communicating with spirits since I was around 15, 16, but it's got even better, now that I'm in spirituality and I've done a lot of research and talked to a lot of different people. I'm not initiated. I was headed that way, but then I just paused and stopped myself because I felt like I would just, prefer to be open and not have a title or anything and just do whatever.
So do y'all feel that it saved your life?
Yes.
Heck yeah. It helped me.
Yeah.
I did a 360.
With
That's
depression and
older.
everything.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I feel. I'm just I feel like a brand new person.
And you're at peace and you don't have to worry about
So much.
nothing and you don't care what nobody says.
Remove so many people out your life that was not meant to be in
Absolutely.
your life.
Yeah.
I go through that moments where I feel like, I do feel sad because I'm just like, man, I'm leaving people behind. Like, you know,
Yeah.
vibrating on a higher frequency, and I'm just like, I miss my old friends. But at the same time, it's just, I'm just at peace.
Right.
You know, I'm loving it. And I love the opportunities, the doors that are being opened for me. It's just, you know.
You know, it's funny you said that because I did an interview the other day, and I was telling the guy that I did the interview with, you know, when those doors close, they're closed for a reason.
Yeah. Right.
And I feel like you don't open them.
Right.
You know, you keep those doors closed. Whatever you did during that time that you were with that person, whether it's a friendship, relationship, family, whoever, when that door closes, it just needs to stay closed. You know? Yeah, because I've experienced over the time frame, whenever I go back and reopen a door, it's like, damn, why did I do that?
Why did
you
you
know?
do that? Yeah.
Right.
I should have left that door closed.
Because you repeat
know?
those lessons
Yeah.
in that door.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the
yes.
consequences
So
are
true.
10 times harder.
It's
They
10 times
are.
harder, but
They
you know,
really are.
sometimes you all I be hard headed because I'm like, oh, let me see what was behind that door if it could be better
Right.
for me, if things have changed.
Change, right.
Yes.
And it
No.
don't.
It'd be worse.
Yeah.
It'd be
It
10
do.
times
It does.
worse. So I
Yeah.
do, yes. Once those doors are closed, and that's something I'm still learning to this day. Leave them doors closed.
Yes.
Just let it
Yes.
be.
Yes.
And some people don't change.
Because, you know, the story of my book, I got a book coming out. And I have a lot of girls that reach out to me in my inbox, and they're always asking me, like, why you didn't marry the guy you was with? And, you know, why y'all wasn't together? And I was like, you know, he went his way and I went my way, and that door is closed. Like, we did what we were supposed to do down that path.
Right.
And it wasn't meant for us to go further.
Okay.
It was
Right.
meant for it to end where it had ended.
Right.
So they're always like, you should have married him. Y'all should have been. And he wanted to marry me, but I wasn't ready to marry him, you know? And so even now to this day, we still talk. Like, we still,
That's
you know,
good.
communicate.
That's good.
But I don't see that connection.
Did
Right.
he try to open that
He
door
did
back?
try to open
Okay.
that door back. And I was like, damn, you know, I thought about it, and everybody
Yes.
was like, you got to go do it. And I was like,
No.
No.
And
I thought about it, y'all. I really did. This was over the past month.
Yeah.
Over the past month, I was
in a
like,
situation like that too.
Dang, and I've been going down, you know, this, I did a cleansing, you know, back in like maybe 6 months ago. I did another cleansing. And so, like, I haven't really done anything. Like, I don't smoke anymore. I smoke weed like every single day.
Every
Every
was me.
single
I'm
day.
telling you, once you
talking
start
about from the
vibrating
time-
higher,
Yep.
From
They
the
gonna
time
cut it
I
out.
wake up to the time I go to sleep, every meal, we would get in the car, you know, I'm
I
smoking a
haven't
blunt.
smoked in 3 years.
I haven't smoked in 6 months, y'all, and
That's
it's
good.
crazy.
That's
That is
because
good. But that's still good,
Yeah.
though.
I ain't had sex in 6 months. Like, I haven't, it's a lot of things that I haven't done in 6 months. So when he came back kind of, you know, trying to, and I was like, damn, like, I love you, but I can't even give myself to
That
you.
part.
Even like,
we
how
love
you-
ourselves
Yeah.
more.
Right. I couldn't even get, like, it got to a point where we was at the thing, and I was like,
It don't even feel the
Damn,
same though.
it-
Yeah,
yeah.
it just don't feel
Yes.
the same. I'm in a situation like that too, and it's just I can't do it.
it
I
don't
just
feel
can't do
right.
it.
And I don't know if it was just the cleansing part of it, because it cleansed away a lot of stuff.
That and that self-love part.
Yeah,
You
like,
start
you know,
loving
you
yourself,
changing.
You'll change your boundaries and your
And I
standards.
tell myself all the time, but oh, you love him, you love him, you love him, but I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, you know, my friend had passed away too. So that was another thing. She passed away in February.
I'm sorry.
So I was
Sorry
like,
about that.
dang, you know, like I went through a depression state. The whole month of March, I was tripping. Like, her birthday's in March too.
Oh, wow.
So it was like, damn, my friend died, you know, me and her, we were like best friends.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And she was murdered. Her boyfriend killed her. So, you know, it was kind of like, damn, you know, she done backtracked and went back dealing with somebody she thought that loved her, you know, and he really didn't.
He really.
He probably loved her, but his love
He probably had
was,
love for her.
Right.
but he
yeah,
wasn't
but
in
his
with
love
her.
was very
toxic.
It seemed like he
Yeah.
was obsessed with her.
He was.
Yes, that was
He
an
was.
obsession. too.
He was.
Yeah,
He
that's
was
an
very
obsession.
For him to
obsessed.
take her life. That is
And
just
I think she was
ridiculous.
trying to leave. you know.
Yeah.
And in the process
They
of
don't
her
like
trying
that.
to leave and get away, he was like, "Nah, we do death do us part, baby."
I've been seeing a lot of that on social media,
Yeah.
reading stories.
A lot of
Yeah.
men killing these women when they try to leave them.
That are trying to finally leave, but just don't get that opportunity to leave fully.
Right.
That's so sad.
But let
I'm
me
sorry
ask y'all
about
a question. Do y'all feel like these women might have done magic and stuff like that on these men to where they get to those stages to where they don't want to leave them, but then when they're done with them, they want to walk away?
So it as far as, you know, I don't think a lot of them probably physically sat down and played in herbs or had somebody.
Okay.
Me personally, I
Okay.
don't think. But as far as, you know, saying different things and casting words and not knowing that it's magic related,
Yeah, it can be
absolutely.
verbally.
Absolutely.
Right, right.
Because some people
right.
don't understand magic comes in multiple forms.
It does.
It just does
It does.
not involve herbs and all of
Yes,
that good stuff.
it doesn't.
It comes like with stuff you speak. You know, we don't know if they say, "Oh well, I'm gonna be with him forever."
Right.
I'm tied to him. We don't know like what
I'm
they actually
bonded.
did.
And it's crazy y'all said that, because, you know, when he called me, he said, yeah, I know she was dealing with them cards, because, you know, me and her was
Told
both
you.
on the spiritual stuff. And he was like, yeah, y'all was over there fiddling with them cards and opening up portals. This is what he
Yeah.
told me.
wow.
No, that's the
Like,
truth.
what?
That is so true, though.
Yeah.
We open up portals each
Yeah.
day that we have no idea about.
Because if a woman crazy about a man and they want to make it to where they can be with them, they'll do
They
that
will.
magic and
They
do
will.
it. But then when it's like they're done with them, they got to realize all that stuff you did is going to manifest and come to fruition. So y'all doing this, and then when you get tired of him and you want to move on, he done got obsessed and he done got bounded to you and stuff, so then he might do something crazy or snap.
Yeah, but I have known females to actually go to a practitioner and do real work on, you know, some people. But, you know, we all, out of some form, do magic every day and don't even know it.
Right, right. That's true.
And we don't even know it.
You are right about that.
We can, you know how we used to be in high school, right? Kamona loves, you know, we
Yes,
just
yes,
we
we do.
we
You
do
want
it.
to be my
We
boyfriend?
that shit
Check.
down,
Yes
you
or
know,
no?
we
Pass the letter.
keeping this person in our life.
And I was a tree carver, so I definitely know I was
All right,
making
pass
a
that letter to
bad.
old boy. Pass that to Patrick.
So that's
Look, you
Right.
you getting
People
ingrained.
do
I get you all the time.
they don't even realize
Yeah.
it does not just necessarily, oh, I paid this person money to no magic. It comes in a lot of different forms.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm reading more and more stories, and I just, you know, I've been praying against that women's are able to get out and you know, men's, because a lot of men don't like rejection.
Yeah.
And they be the main ones that be going to the practitioners.
That part. Yes, they are.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I feel like in a situation that I was put under something, because I'm just like, I ain't never had this to happen to me. Like, why do I feel so connected? Yeah, you did something to me.
Oh, I know I was.
You did something to me, sir.
You think they gonna tell you?
Caused that guy to go
I
sleep.
think that's why I'm kind of like on the soul tie issue, and I feel like I was cleansed from even past people. I think that's why I haven't given myself to anyone. Because right now, even when I seen my grandmother about 3 months ago, mind you, she just turned 93. She told me when I went, she said, "Baby," normally she'd be like, "Get the money. Go get the money. Get the rich man."
Yeah.
You know, my grandma's Korean, so she'd be like, "Go get the rich man." And I'd be like, "Hell yeah, grandma, we gonna go get this rich man." This past time I went and seen her, though, she said, "Baby, it's time to get married.
Wow.
It's time to settle down. It's time for you to have a husband. You need a husband. You need a husband." And I was like, "Damn, grandma, you know, you right. I do." And it's crazy because the last interview I just told you I did with this guy, all the men was in there talking about, "You married? You got a husband? What's up? Like, who got you?" You know, and all these men that are in my inbox, they always be asking. Matter of fact, while I was driving over here, this guy was like, "Where your husband at?
It's
You ain't
coming.
married yet?"
He's
I'm
something.
like,
And I'm just like, and I
in the
was telling
universe.
him, I said, I'm working on me right now.
And that's when you work on you. That is when they just come out of nowhere. That's when they are attracted to you. That's why I'm like you. I just
Maybe I need to work on
We
me
talked
some
about
more.
that last night.
Maybe I need to work on me some more.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
the woodwork.
right.
that's the real thing. Like when you take your mind off of it.
Yeah, we did say that.
We
When you
said
take your
that
mind
last
off
You
of it,
take
I
your
did.
mind off of it and just
Yeah.
be so focused on just working on you, whatever it is
Yeah.
that you. Because I here
That's true.
lately, I've been having more guys to come up to me, and I'm just like, I'm not even focused on
Yeah.
guys, but I was liking it. I was happy. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because they see that glow.
Yeah.
Because you glowing.
Yeah. Thank
You
you.
know, you got that glow going. Yeah.
Thank
They're
you.
like, shit,
Yes.
I'm gravitating to the glow.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
No,
some of them, they
that's
be
true.
toxic and then they come steal the glow.
Because they like your energy.
Right.
And they want to
look
taste
right.
it. They want to
be
Have to
taste
be,
it.
yeah, you have to be careful
So,
with
yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
So how important is the community to your spiritual practice?
Oh, right now, I told myself I'm not even looking for friends no more. I'm looking for a soul tribe. Because friends, you know, I'm appreciative of the ones that I do have left. But a soul tribe is somebody that are like-minded like you, that you can connect with more.
Right.
So that's why the friends, no new friends, no friends. That's where I'm at.
What Drake said.
I want a soul tribe. That way people I can, you know, take on my retreats with me, come to my retreats with me. Just like-minded people that I can connect with more, because everybody does not believe in spirituality.
Yeah.
A lot of people look down upon it. A lot of people frown upon it.
Yeah, like I told you, I just got this cleansing done, so I closed a lot of doors over the past 6 months.
That's it.
I've closed a lot of doors. I don't even think I really just too much deal with people, and I've been more focused on writing my memoir, which is the book I got coming out. In about a month. I got an ebook coming out next week, so
I need that
I've been
information.
more you know, focused on that.
Yeah.
Because I know that I'm going to have to, I'm actually dealing with a lot more energy right now, because I was private on social media. Like, my page was private. I probably had 100 friends when I first started, and I wasn't dealing, but now I have so many people just from different interviews, from just dealing with different people. So I've gravitated more people to me. Okay. And that's the energy that's gravitating towards me. So I kind of be having to, like, sometimes get off the social media because for one, like, she's a Capricorn. Capricorns are very mystic, and we
Capricorn moon.
Yeah, so we're like, you know, we gravitate to and we suck in like a sponge. So the energy, that's why cleansings are important.
And the privacy is too,
It's important, because if you don't get yourself cleansed, you'll carry on a lot of that energy, and then it'll break you down, and then
you gotta get those cleanses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
and rest.
Yeah, that's what I was telling her. I said, man, I'm so tired. You know, I just opened up a nail shop, so my time with this book and the nail shop is like, I'm extremely exhausted.
Yeah, run a business is
exhausting.
very exhausting.
That's why I got on these
That's
glasses, y'all, because my eyes are
life balance.
You have to find a life balance. I'm having to give up some things, but I know it's for the better, you know.
Right.
Because I still got to get some type of sleep, you know. And I still want to do a lot of traveling, so I'm just like, what am I going to give up? So I'm having to do that.
Like, what did you have to sacrifice during this?
So a lot of friends, so-called friends, I'm having to, you know, just to replace me to still work my 9 to 5 and still be able to travel. I'm having to give up, like, one of my side businesses is readings. I can't do readings all the time. I do them on special occasions, but I can't really dedicate a lot of energy because I'm trying to put my energy in starting my own retreats.
Right.
So, and I'm taking classes to do that, and I have class every afternoon. So it's like, you got to give it this up to be able to get this, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I can see myself in the next couple of years hosting retreats in different countries.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Congrats. That's great. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Me, I think for me, you don't find a lot of friends that actually, like you said, be in the spiritual world. They don't understand, and I get tired of explaining myself. So it's more like I'd rather stick around the people that I know that actually my own kind that do what I do, because they think you weird or you. I'm an isolator. So once I isolate myself from everybody, I can actually just go in and I could be in a bubble and I can see this person has this going on, that going on, that going on. It's like that's exhausting, and I'm not supposed to be feeding off that energy, but it attaches to you. And it's like you have a hard time cleansing. So I think no new friends, but only friends that I know. There are people that are actually trying to go the same way I'm going, on the same path.
True. Yeah.
Yes.
Have you been attracting any of those people in your life? People, like-minded people like you?
I have since I moved here. Since I moved here. So I actually had to close all those doors where I left. And it's like starting all over completely over fresh, which
like a new baby.
And I love it. I love the peace.
I was just getting ready to ask you, how does that make you feel? Because I mean, sometimes I still, when I'm reflecting, I do feel like, dang, I miss this person, or I miss this. I still reflect.
I do, and I'm like, you know what? It was there for a reason, for a season. So it's like, I think COVID for me actually opened my eyes to a lot of things.
Yes.
So it's like, I don't need to be. I got it, but I'm like, I made this goal. I accomplished this goal, like I said I was. It's time to close this chapter and move on and get something bigger and better. So starting over fresh is like, people think I'm crazy. Like, you just left on the leap of faith. I sure did.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Where you
That's a
from?
good thing.
Atlanta.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's like I love that freshness. I love it. So peace any day.
That took me back to ATL because I met this guy. The last retreat we went to in Costa Rica, they asked him, they was like, "Where are you from?" He said, "ATL." Ho. So when you said ATL shorty, it made me think about him. Yo, he was hilarious. Like, this guy right here, me and him had a conversation. He was on a retreat with his wife, but me and him had like a separate conversation. And he was like, "I really don't know you," but he was like, "I see the hustle in you." Like, this guy, these people that I never met. It was just, this past retreat was so eye-opening for me. Like, you know, it was amazing. That's the reason why it's a goal of mine to meet different people all across the world, just, you know, pouring into you. Because sometimes, you know, we say we pour into each other, but in ourselves, but do we really?
Right.
Just getting our nails done and stuff like that's not pouring. That's maintenance.
Right.
Self-care.
Yeah, that's self-care. But how many times we sit it with ourselves, "Oh, I love you. I really love you." You know, it was just meeting these people that just poured into me. It was such a good feeling.
Especially when they gravitate to you, like, I don't know why they're telling me this, but they're telling me this. I do that every day. Yeah, I'm like, wow, this is a lot. Let me go lay down and do something, you know.
So that's what made me think when you said ATL.
Yeah.
It made me think of him
I didn't say that, but you know.
this guy was so cool. He was real cool.
Wow.
I'm surprised he didn't say Decatur where it's greater, you know.
I got him on video. I got him on video saying that. They was like, "Where are you from?" He was like, "ATL." Everybody was just like,
Wow.
and that stuck with us. So every time I hear that, I'm gonna think about him.
Right. But like, no, Kanisha's not. No, she didn't say that.
So I have a question for you, ladies. What spiritual practices or rituals do you incorporate in your daily life?
Journaling. Don't miss a day.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I do a lot of journaling. Well, like I said, in the mornings I wake up and I cleanse my house.
Okay.
And I do a prayer that I do every morning, and I put some stuff in some water and splash my front door, you know, and light my incense, and you know, I take my little baths and stuff. There's little things that I bathe in and stuff every single day. I splash myself maybe with this certain perfumes and you know, splashes. But every morning I'm doing my prayers to Legwa, and you know how it goes. Yeah.
Oh,
I do the cleansing. I do the cleansing, but some days I skip, but I don't forget. I journal every single day because I have to. It's a form of release for me.
Okay. I'm a 2:00 girl, so I do have my little moments at 2:00. I get up and go in my little living room, reflect on things.
2 in the morning or 2 in the afternoon?
2 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So I do like my incense. You know, people probably think I'm talking to myself, but I don't. I'll be talking to, you know, my little altars and, you know, sit there and make like a little cup of coffee. And then around about 5:30 or 6:00, I'm getting up. Then I'm doing the whole coffee thing, talking, reflecting, quietness.
Meditation.
Not much journaling, but I need to. But, you know.
I try to do journaling. I don't know. I try to do journaling, but it's like I'll start and then I'll stop. But I do listen to a lot of meditation music, and I go to sleep with it. I wake up listening to it. I don't know. It's just something about that music. It relaxes and it calms me down.
Yeah.
I do my little cleanses and stuff like that. I'm not going to say I do it every week, but I try to do it. At least if I don't do it personally, like every week, I will do it when I'm taking a shower. I use like some little cleansing body washes and stuff like that.
One thing I want to tell people to incorporate in their daily is breath work. Yeah, that changed my life. So when we were in Costa Rica, we went up this steep mountain. I I'm out of shape. I was not prepared, but I got up there.
Okay.
But with the help of the team. But it was this one lady, she was from St. Kitts, and she sat me down. She was like, I need you to sit down. And she started doing breath work with me. When I tell y'all, I started seeing like butterflies. It's just really, it put me in the present. Because, a lot of times we overthink. I got to do this. I got to do this. Mm-hmm. But when you do the breath work and do it right, it puts you in that present moment. So I would tell y'all to start incorporating breath work. Okay. Breathing in and holding it and releasing it. You let go of something.
Kind of like that retreat that we went to.
I thought about doing hot yoga. I have a nail client that came in and she told me, she said that was the best thing that she's done. It's hot yoga.
I know exactly. That's one off of Camp Bowie. Yeah.
And she said, girl, when you go in there, like, you're going to come out like a new person.
Yeah.
And it's maybe 2 times a week, go in there. She said you need a lot of water, but she was like, try that out. And I'm really thinking about doing it. Yeah. I want to do a yoga class, and I think I'm going to do the hot yoga.
Oh, that's confirmation for me, because I was thinking about that too. And now that you said that.
And I pass one every day on my way to work.
Okay, well, we all need to go get in there.
But all that with yoga, journaling, cleansing, all of that stuff is very essential on the spiritual journey, because this world we live in. We live in a world full of weird people. That's what I started calling them now. Mm-hmm. I just call them weird.
Weird and worldly.
I'm just like, you have to stay prayed up. You have to stay protected, focused, because people are weird.
I eat different during the week. Somebody caught on to that at work. I eat mostly everything's veggie and water and maybe a little juice during the week. Okay. But then on the Thursday, Friday moments, that's my junk day. But they notice, like, I bring my stuff to work, but bring my lunch to work. It's everything has a vegetable or something, all vegetables. And they wonder, like, why do you do that? I'm like,
so you're eating healthy.
I'm eating healthy. And then, too, it gives me a little bit more energy. And I take my 15-minute naps at lunch. Mm-hmm. So that actually works. I'm a cat napper.
Did you say a 15-minute nap?
I do too. Yes, I do.
That be helping.
That be helping. Either that.
It's gonna make me mad if I gotta wake up.
Oh yeah, 15 minutes. Or you want to fight?
That power it works wonders, because I do that during the day. Like, because I work from home, so I go get it in 15, 20 minutes. Okay. And I feel like a whole new person afterwards.
At 15 minutes. And do that walk in the evening. Yeah. Yeah.
Have y'all ever faced any major challenges dealing with your spiritual journey?
Yeah.
Can't get right.
You can't get right.
Can't get right.
Going back to my childhood, because it was some things that happened that I was not happy about, and having to go back and relive that. And but you got to in order to heal from it. That it triggers me. It sets me back sometimes.
Okay. What about you, honey?
Mine is just staying focused, and keep going, because if you don't keep going, you'll lose the whole. You got to start all over again.
Ooh, that's why that lines, man, come in handy, because it keeps me staying focused.
Yes, you'd be like, dang, now I gotta go back. I gotta do the same little routine. I gotta get back cleansed and refocused. So I think more just staying focused on the path. Yeah. And then dealing with people that are from the past. Because they'll kind of gravitate you to go this way.
Yes.
And you really be trying to go this way. So you be like tug of war in it, So, I think that would be more me.
True. I'm a ghoster and a blocker. So, with people. So, once I
want to be like you when I get older. I do. Because
I'm actually enjoying it now. At first, I would never do it. But it's like now, no, block. Nope, block. Don't talk to me no more. And I'll do something where I'll make sure you don't call me and text me back.
All right.
And so I think
block somebody.
Did not have to. I do. But no, I'm always
if
blocking.
You get on my nerves, I'm gonna block you.
But not to me. I think
you don't block me a time or two.
I ain't never blocked you, mama. I done did that before though. I must was really pissed off.
I tried to call you. You would block me. It's funny she said that, because I went to a party a couple weeks ago. It was one of my friends' birthdays. And these one ladies that I know, me and her, we had got into it over a salon chair I was selling. Like, it was crazy, right? So we had got into it, and I'm like, girl, I'm not finna sit up here and be arguing with you. So I blocked her so she couldn't just keep, hitting me up. So when I seen her, she was like, yeah, Chayna, you blocked me the last time we talked. And I said, well, hey, say what you got to say now, girl, because next time we see each other, I'm not finna go through this with you. Yeah. She was like, for real? I said, yeah, say what you got to say. Like, what did you want to say? And she was like, oh, well, it wasn't even like that, and I wasn't even trying to be. We was arguing over something so dumb about the salon chair, and I was like, exactly, and that's why I blocked you. That's why you got blocked, because I wasn't finna argue with you over something so petty, So, yeah, I get you on the blocking thing, girl. I will block somebody so quick. Let you be on something stupid. Hit the block button.
You don't even give them a chance to explain. Just
block. Family members, I done went down a whole list.
Calling and bugging me. Block.
Yeah. Get your mind right. We'll come back.
I might unblock you when I need to talk to you.
Right.
When you need to talk to her. Look at you.
I can see that though.
I need to ask a question.
I can see that. Going back and forth. Going back and forth with people these days, it's just it's not worth it. It's so draining. I can respect that.
I feel like them small-minded people, when they want to sit here and go back and forth, who you finna do that with your child? Because not me.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad they invented that.
Yeah,
that little block button. So you just okay, keep on going.
So you ain't got to worry about them no more if you see them in public. That's if you see them in public.
Yeah.
And you be out in public enough.
People showing up these days. They showing up in public.
I know. Because I sure wasn't thinking I was going to run into them at the party. I was like,
this world.
Damn, they here. I was kind of mad about it. Like, dang.
Yeah.
They like, there she go with that chair.
You still got that
feel like
chair.
Billy's eating that banana to my
bag. And they still be thinking about that. Like, come on. You ain't moved
like
past
2 years ago. This
oh, my gosh. So that means they holding on to that girl.
They holding on to that chair.
That's crazy.
I can see that chair.
I'm not going to see you 2 years later.
Worry about something that happened. I done moved on. It's hey, how you doing? Bye. Okay. Keep going.
The fact that she still had it on her mind, she felt the way.
Oh, yeah. She was like, there she go. There she go.
That must have been an XP 3000.
Yeah. Girl, it did wonders. It spun around and everything, girl. She was like,
look.
Did
give you a massage? Talk to you.
I was the topic. Boy, I was like, damn, I must have been the topic of y'all little,
But the last past 2 years.
Yeah. They couldn't wait to see me.
We need to make that chair mean.
No, seriously, because
they was ready to see me. I was
2
like,
years later, ain't no way I'm finna. What?
I'm tired.
2 years later, stuff happened in my life.
2 years later, and when she said it, I was like, damn, I forgot all about the chair. You know, like I forgot even what happened. So when she came back to me about it, I was like, oh, okay, you was tripping about the chair, okay.
But that just goes to show you your growth from hers. And we are still reminded to this day, even being on the journey, our growth. Right. So, yeah.
So what kind of advice would y'all give somebody that's beginning and starting their spiritual journey?
Just keep going.
Take your time.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day.
And do your research too.
That part.
You really want to know what you're doing.
Absolutely.
You can tap into some things and really mess your life up. Really tell you the truth.
That's so true.
Because it's some entities. There's there's other forms of entities, and you don't want to tap into the wrong stuff because it will really backfire.
And then some of those people too from the past be having some of them entities on them to bring you even closer to that dark side. Yeah.
And just be careful, especially when it comes to joining all these different covens and groups and stuff like that. Do your research. Find out about them before you just go jump in there.
Right.
And don't just trust any and everybody that just tell you, oh, it's okay, it's good, it's awesome, because you don't know if they're trying to bait you in.
Yeah, that's why I always tell everybody, don't get readings from everyone.
Absolutely.
You cannot have everybody reading you.
Because I had to stop.
They can jump into your mind, your head, and try to manipulate you and get you to think what they're saying.
Like if you get readings from everybody, that's not good. That's why I like to stick with my one person. That was kind of why I went ahead and got initiated with my Babalawo.
So at least you listen to your Babalawo.
I'm with him. He like my husband. I be like, okay, Edwin, I love you. Yeah, he's my spiritual husband. That's what I be telling him all the time. He be like, we're gonna get married. We're gonna go off to Cuban. We're gonna go. And girl, we got this fairy tale ass shit we be having going on.
They known for that.
girl, he get to read me. I be like, oh, tell me more. You know, he be like, no more black men for you. No more black men. They didn't treat you right. He always tells me I don't need a black man.
You know what?
Every
I can see you going
see
to.
did mine even tell
and
me
I
that.
keep trying to be with the black men, y'all, and I think that's my problem.
That's your problem. Maybe he's trying to tell you the truth.
He did.
You need to start dating outside your race.
My race.
Yes.
He said the guy I'm supposed to be with is like, he speaks Arabic. So I'm thinking more on the Muslim side, or maybe, you know, like on that maybe like not Indian, but like I said, Muslim. More on the Muslim side of things, because he told me the guy that I'm supposed to be with speaks Arabic.
So that means you better be doing some traveling then.
I don't know. I don't know. I've been so stuck and grounded, like right here doing all this stuff. I do need to get outside
and travel. Yes.
Well, I do want to take a vacation. Like I was telling my friend this morning, I said, "Girl, I think I want to go to Miami for a little bit, for like a couple days."
And out the country too sometimes. You got your passport?
I do got my passport.
Yeah, you know your passport ready.
But I'm scared.
Scared for what reason?
I am kind of too to go out to other countries.
Like
that's sex trafficking and stuff I be hearing about.
Yeah. And I feel like I won't come back. I'll be a Brittany Griner. They finna kidnap me. I won't come back.
When you go,
Lord.
Like,
you a hot man.
No, but
when you go through customs, like they be the coolest people. I would just say, you know, make sure you have your translator out and make sure that they fully understand you.
Right. With somebody or something.
Yeah. I would definitely.
Well, I'm ready to go. I don't need a bag. I got my passport. Let's go.
I just,
I'm ready to go.
What I'm doing.
Maybe I may need someone that's Persian.
Yeah.
I like them Persian guys. I think they so sexy.
Got them curly
I
hair.
can see me with a Persian. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got that dough too. They got that big
The culture
money. I
in
need
other
somebody with
countries.
the big money though too. I can't do no broke man.
But the people in other countries, their culture is so different.
It
so
is.
they are much nicer. It's just different.
They're
Even
not
in
American.
yeah, the way
they go about.
Yeah. Start going out.
But I be so stuck to my black men.
But
I be trying to too.
Me too.
But
Me too.
like
try.
my cousin told me, she said, I don't feel you're meant to be with a black man. You're meant to be with another nationality. And I'm starting to feel like, okay, she right.
But how do you, like, I've been told that too, but like, how do you, I'm like you, I'm stuck to our black men.
I'm kind of stuck too.
They're
I'm
about
trying
to be
to
Renaissance
give,
in my eyes.
but I'm trying to get out and experience other races too.
I met this one guy, but y'all, I didn't let him get too far because it's like I had a guard up. I was so guarded.
And was he another nationality?
Maybe it's the swag.
What's
That-
the
it could be that
with
too.
I get with other people and I be looking at them like, did you just do that? Like, come on now.
Like the way they dress.
He too smooth. He too smooth.
Look, if I do get with he gonna have to have some swag.
Yes, but you can put some swag on me, bitch. You look pretty. I know y'all seen them videos on TikTok with the black women with the white men. And how they get with the black women, how they
it's called the black woman face.
Yeah.
I be in the grocery store
There we
looking
go.
like, is Braxton single? Like, I guess give him a go too. You know?
We can get honey.
And
I
don't think I could be with a white man.
Huh?
I couldn't be with a white man.
Why not?
I tried.
I've been with a white man.
That's in my family.
Because from where,
That's
you
all
know,
in
my
family.
background, you know, I've been and took his whole freaking life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He should be an artist.
I couldn't do it. I took his whole life. He'd be like, damn, I ain't got 40 acres in a mill. I ain't got no money. 401k gone. This doesn't take every goddamn thing, you know?
Hey.
So it just wouldn't work with it.
Now she
What
said
about the
40
Cubans,
acres
Puerto
in the
Ricans,
middle.
the
I
Mexicans and
love
stuff?
Cubans. That's why I told you.
Yeah.
Everyone's Cuban. You know, I was like,
Well, mine,
yeah,
he
but
was
speaks
Cuban too,
Spanish,
but now I
and don't know how
have
to
a different
speak
one.
Spanish.
I'm nervous.
So we on
But
the
they be
phone.
telling us that we got
on the phone
to
on the
speak it.
translator.
And that be
talking about-
hard. Yeah, it's on the translator. Yeah.
And I can't do that.
But you know what? They got the headphones now too, where you can,
Oh, do
translate it.
they?
Yes,
Okay.
because I actually have a Cuban lady that I'm bringing aboard to be a reader part time at my store too.
Okay.
So she's gonna have the earphones where she speak her language, which is Spanish, and it translates into English.
So we're
Because
going.
she's also been in the journey for a long time too, and I
Okay.
feel like she's gonna be great because she's dealing with the Orishas and all of that different stuff. And stuff.
Yeah.
So what
And
you
she's Cuban too. So
Yeah. So what you should do that one
to meet
Friday
her.
night, do like a little speed dating thing, and we have
goodness.
the nationalities to come out and be like,
You on this spiritual speed dating.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, y'all. I know it's supposed to be time for my annual too, so it might be coming up soon. It's gonna have to be in the fall though. It's too hot right now.
It's okay.
What's the speed date?
Okay, so last year I did this first annual spiritual speed dating where I advertise and get other people that are spiritual to come aboard and meet other like-minded spiritual people. Because you know how they don't have dating apps for spiritual folks? Well, guess what? You can create it at your store to where other people can go around the
I did not
table
know that.
and talk
My
to each
brain
other for
just
a
be
few minutes and
clicking.
then switch out and go to another table and, folks can communicate and talk. It's kind of like speed dating, but instead it's
But it's
spiritual people.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to like a speed dating event? Oh, you haven't? Oh, I have. So that's why I know. Oh,
No,
yeah. It's
I
just
have never
because you
been
just talk
to
to them
one.
for about 10 minutes and then you go move on and go meet somebody else and talk to them for about 10 minutes.
We need to play in that.
We do.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Film
this
it now.
time, but hold on, this time, welcome other nationalities. So spiritual.
That's the point. I don't say it's only can be
You
African
didn't.
American.
Yeah, you didn't.
It's
But
open to any
I think we
nationality.
probably have to advertise like in
all
a
kinds
lot
of different
areas.
platforms and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
so could y'all see yourself dating an Asian?
Absolutely.
No, I mean,
You could?
no,
Yes.
y'all. It's,
I could see you with an Asian.
I see some.
I was
white
saying Hispanic.
I can see her with an
Or white. Hispanic or white?
Hispanic or white? Okay, what about you?
I don't
No.
know.
You got some Asian friends?
I do have Asian friends.
Okay.
All the Vietnamese people that be at the nail shop. Girl, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
And
that's
I got one
right.
that was
And you
looking
and
for
you
a
have a nail
girlfriend, too.
salon.
Tony,
They taught you well, huh?
Look, Tony was like, I need a girlfriend. And I was looking at Tony like, baby, I can't be your girlfriend 'cause I like some extra shit hanging down there, And you a little short for me. I don't know. Asian men ain't tall.
Yeah.
They're a little short.
That's probably why. But I could say Caucasian, Hispanic, and maybe those other nationalities.
Maybe those
Yeah.
other nationalities, Caucasian and Hispanic, that's the Puerto Rican, Cuban, Mexican.
So I have Puerto
all the
Rican in my
above,
family. I
Spanish.
have Caucasians in my family, and I have
But
I
I've been
have
having
See, if
lately
my
these
daughter was here,
Africans.
she would have told me, no Puerto Ricans, Mom.
No?
None. She had a bad experience with this
But
Puerto
just because you had that bad experience don't mean I would
But
like
I told her
that.
he was more black, baby. He was
There
he
you
was
go.
a black
Okay.
Puerto Rican.
That part.
Okay, he was hanging out with the niggas. He got kind of messed up in his rim.
Yeah, he got
hanging
caught
out
up
with
in
the
it.
wrong people.
Yes.
She was like, "No, you may be right, Mom. I know I am right." He was kicking it with the in the hood.
I could be a mommy
There,
too.
he should have been over there with
the other people.
Well, ladies, we're going to go ahead and get ready to wrap this up. So what is something that y'all would like to leave with the viewers and the listeners that's listening to the podcast or watching?
In regards to just the dating scene or just being spiritual on our path, I would say keep going. You're going to have good days or you're going to have bad days. But
Right.
keep going.
I feel like, everybody has a spiritual awakening down the journey
Absolutely.
of life.
Right.
And it's all about how you go about your awakening because everybody's is different and everybody's comes at a different time of your life. So I really feel like once it does hit you and it comes to you, take heed to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's the message.
Right.
And I feel like the ones that don't take heed to it, that's when certain things happen or like bad things happen. I feel like my friend that just passed, I think she was hitting that spiritual awakening and she wasn't taking heed to it. Mm-hmm. And it directed her to the dark side of things more than going into the light.
Right.
And so God was like, you know what, let me call you home because I need you to go to the light. I need you to be an angel on this other side. And right now, I feel like she's guiding me.
That's
She's
good.
guiding me down this little journey I'm on.
That's
Because
good.
ever
That's
since she
amazing.
died, I've been pushing forth so much. Even getting this book done. I've been writing this book for 5 years.
Oh, wow.
Like I have like a like, I want it to be perfect because I want it to be a classic. The book that I'm sequeling off of, which is Pimpin' Ken. I don't know if y'all know Pimpin' Ken. So I'm sequeling off of Pimpin' Ken's 48 Laws of Pimpology. And so I'm sequeling off of him, and his book was a classic. You know, everybody had this book, you know. So I'm like, dang, you know, Pimpin' Ken gave me this recognition, and I want him to be like, dang, you know, I gave the right person, you know, that recognition to go ahead and carry on my legacy.
Right.
So I didn't want to just put something out there and be like, oh, well, I got a book out there. Here it goes.
Right.
And I'm giving out the wrong information, or maybe I gave out too much information.
Right.
You know, so I feel like, you know, down a spiritual awakening, like really, really like tap into that, you know, on where God is trying to lead you to go.
Okay. What about you, Nisha?
Along with what she just said too, never backtrack. Always, my little favorite thing is move in silence with that, as well as never second guess yourself, but always take your time and listen to what's going on, and take advice from people that actually are close to you, that know, that experience those events that's been going on, and you know, always ask for advice, and stay away from those. They're not good for you.
That are negative. I totally agree. Well, I mean, the only thing I can basically say is for anybody that want to come aboard in spirituality, just take your time, don't rush, do your research, speak to other like-minded people that are on the right path and that are serious about it, and you'll get to go to wherever you need to go. But like always, drop y'all feedback down below, like, share, and subscribe. Until the next episode, bye.
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses, where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it $100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week. I was trying to sell a deal just like last week. Trying to run plays and run it up like the mathletes. It's in my DNA to have hope